Hey guys, it's OniXT here, and today I wanted to make a different type of video. Today I wanted to talk about why you should play Halo mods in 2025. As you can see on my channel, I play a lot of Halo mods. I play a lot of Halo in general. On Steam alone, I went from maybe 30 hours to over 130 hours of time in the past 6 months. It's been a bit of a journey because I've been wanting to see all of these different mods. I absolutely love the Halo franchise. To me, it is just one of the best franchises out there besides Star Wars. Star Wars is definitely one of my favorites too, but I feel like Halo is almost as deep as Star Wars. It's full of lore. But anyways, to get back to modding, Steam and Steam's version of the Master Chief Collection is going to be the most simple way to actually play these mods that I play on my channel. If you do have Game Pass, your mileage may vary, but I highly recommend just buying the game on Steam. It's oftentimes on sale. You could get the full thing for $9.99. I wouldn't be surprised if it went down to like $4.99 or something along those lines at the next big Steam sale. It's just one of those games, why don't you buy it? It's so cheap, and it runs on like any PC. Any modern day PC, even with like integrated graphics, is gonna be able to run this game. And worst case scenario, if you buy it and it doesn't work, you have 2 hours of game time to decide if you want to keep the game or not. You can refund it. But that aside, this is going to be one of the easiest ways. You just go to the Steam Workshop, you click pretty much what mod you want to install, you press install, you let the download run, then you launch the game without the anti-cheat. Very simple, you just press the play button on Steam, and then it gives you two options, online or offline, so no anti-cheat, and thus you cannot play online, but you can play the mods. I know you could do some of these co-op. I haven't done that myself, because one of my friends who plays Halo with me just pretty much refuses to get back online. But anyways, so I really haven't done much of the co-op stuff, but there's plenty of people on YouTube who have. It's a very simple process. You probably just invite them to the game, and you both have the mod, you launch the mod. It's very simple. The next way that you could mod Halo would be to download SPV3. That one's a little bit more intricate because it's an installer. You need to have Halo Combat Evolved. So I just use my Master Chief Collection variant, which the installer for SPV3 just detects it automatically. You hit a few buttons just saying yes, install this, yes, and then bam, it downloads the mod, and then you can launch it, change your options if you'd like to, and have fun. In my opinion, SPV3 is phenomenal. Everyone should try to play it. It is much more graphic intensive, I would say, or it doesn't run as well as MCC does on PC, so your mileage may vary with that. But again, that's a free mod, so one of those things. Next would be the OG Halo CE mods, and by CE I mean Custom Edition. For the longest time, Custom Edition was pretty much all the PC community had. I myself have not really dived into that for the better part of 10 years, like I said prior. I used to play some of those mods. I do not remember what all went into it. It is a little bit more of an intricate process. I couldn't say that it's easier nowadays because I genuinely just don't know. I don't believe there's people still making mods for it. It is possible, right? And there are a lot of mods on there that have not been ported to Steam Workshop, because some of these mods you play on Steam Workshop, they're just ports from Halo Custom Edition. And it may still be easy. That may be something I explore in my channel, because they haven't been ported to Steam Workshop or to MCC in general, so it's they're just kind of left on that platform. I know there's some really good flood mods that did not make its way over to Halo on Steam, so it may be worth looking into. And I believe the last way you could really mod Halo, and it's something I really haven't explored, and I probably won't do too much unless it changes a bit, and that's going to be Halo Infinite. They effectively have mods you could download, and it creates like kind of custom campaign missions to a certain extent, but it's much more limited with the scope of what they could do. And what I mean by that, it's just purely missions that you insert AI, and there's not cutscenes. They can't really do any of that, at least to my knowledge. Maybe they will expand on that. I would like to see the next Halo keep some kind of Steam Workshop, or even adding in console modding would be incredible, and many people want that. Hell, I want that, but right now we're limited to PC, so I really do hope the future of Halo includes mods. Next, I wanted to kind of give you an overview of what mods do, and I'll show some gameplay of this as well. Some basic mods will just add weapons into Halo that weren't there, or that should be there and are not. Can someone please explain why there's no DMRs in Halo 1, but Halo Reach, which takes place moments before Halo 1, has DMRs? Did they just all forget them on Reach? But yeah, I mean, that's one thing. You could add guns in that were supposed to be canon but are not there. For instance, there's a SPV3. Well, the mod is called like Halo 2 SPV3, but it's on Steam. Not to get confused with the SPV3 installer standalone. And that adds the assault rifle back to Halo 2. Why was there no assault rifle in Halo 2? So simple things like that. They could change guns. You could have Halo 4 weapons in Halo 1, or Halo Infinite weapons in Halo 3. It's simple changes like this, but it really does change it gives more replay value, and it changes almost how the game plays, because some of these weapons act much differently than the weapons in that Halo that you are adding them to. And also some of the simple mods are just, it fixes AI, it makes it more challenging, it makes them more lifelike. They respond more like a unit. I know there is some big mods for ODST that change some of that and makes the game even more difficult. And a lot of people, that's their thing. They like to be challenged. The next area would be story-driven overhauls, and this is the part of Halo modding that is my absolute favorite. Look at one of the videos I made, Operation Solar Flare. In my opinion, that is peak Halo modding. The graphic style may not be for everybody. For me, I love the way 90s games look. I love that kind of blocky style, the low poly style. I love that. And also it just adds in a whole new Halo story. You have the Home Fleet ODST campaign that I've done a playthrough on my channel, and that basically takes place during Halo 3, but you're an ODST on the ground dealing with some of these things that are going on in the main campaign that the Chief is basically causing, and now you're living through that. It's just really interesting to see these other POVs or point of views to see exactly, what they went through. With story-driven overhauls, you can just, the sky's the limit. You could make brand new Halo stories. Look at Halo Lumoria. Halo Lumoria is a brand new Spartan on a new planet, and that campaign is incredible. That campaign was actually from the original Halo Custom Edition. That campaign is very old, but it's still very fun. And it was so big, in fact, that it is installed in the SPV3 installer. So you can play Halo Lumoria in that engine. It's just a phenomenal campaign. And some of these campaigns add brand new cutscenes. Look at, blanking on the name here. Look at Halo New Covenant. It basically takes place after Halo 3, and a lot of people think that's what Halo 4 should have been. To me, I think it's really good, but I also do like Halo 4, some aspects of it, and we also were blessed with Halo 4 Cortana from that game, so, some people have different opinions. But it brings in just brand new stories, it brings in brand new cutscenes, all made by fans. It's incredible, in my opinion. These are experiences, if you didn't play this game on PC, you wouldn't know even exist. And to me, this is a big deal because my videos of Halo go back right around 6 months at this point. 6 months ago, I didn't even know half of this existed. I knew Halo modding was a thing, but I knew it was limited. And then when I actually just decided to, why don't I look at the workshop section of Halo MCC on Steam? Oh my god. Look at all these mods. Like, it just blows you away. Now that I've played through quite a few of them, I kind of know what to expect, or at least have an idea, unless it's just one of those insane mods that changes everything. But many people don't know this content exists, and it's all for free. That's the thing. All of these mods are free. You just have to pay for the game. But all the mods are just love letters to Halo from the fans. It's incredible, and a lot of people you'll see in some of the Steam comments too complain, but it's all free mods. You choose what you want to install. This is not bloatware. You could choose, hey, do I want to play as Master Chief as on a pirate ship destroying the Covenant? Yes, that exists. Halo Pimps at Sea. It's insane what there is.
Anyway, we should head to the frigate and see what...
Another big part of Halo mods is cut content. I mean, look at the dig site mods. You have Halo 2 cut content and missions that didn't exist. You have Halo CE cut content that people thought they were never going to found, integrated into MCC on Steam, and now it's there. You could play through these missions how maybe that original vision for Halo was supposed to be. You could play through the Macworld demo. You could play through the Halo E3 demo, or Halo 2 E3 demo. I mean, you could play through some of these campaigns with enemies that were cut from the whole series because they didn't really make a full story on them. But they are just brand new enemies, but enemies that were cut from the original game. There is so much cut content from Halo that once it gets added into a mod, I mean, it just changes the game. Brand new weapons, even. So, tons of things with cut content, and you could see potentially, what the original vision for Halo was supposed to be and how it differed. And also, it's just refreshing because we don't get Halo games often. The future of Halo, I don't want to say it looks bleak. I still am hopeful, but I think they do need to handle it carefully. Another section of Halo mods would be kind of non-canon additions or what-ifs. One of the campaigns that I've been playing through was the Halo ZAM campaign, or XAM. It is phenomenal, in my opinion. I never knew that I needed to be Master Chief with an M60, or an AUG, or an M4, or an AR-15, or an AK, but man does it feel good. Iron sights in that game feel good. Even though they're not that fancy, they feel great. But some of the scopes in that game, just feel awesome. And it's just the gunplay in that feels so good. It is one of my favorite recent mods, and it's just one of those kind of things that this doesn't belong in Halo, but it works so well. And there's also what-if situations, there is a mod where basically it takes place in Halo CE, but it's what if the Covenant and the UNSC work together from the start to defeat the Flood. It changed the whole thing. I mean, hell, there's what-if mods pretty much of where you play as the Covenant. You play through the Covenant side in Halo CE or Halo Reach. Totally different kind of situations there. Something that you would never see in a mainline Halo campaign, just because, I mean, Halo follows the Master Chief, follows Spartans, follows the UNSC. You typically are probably never going to see that in a mainline campaign to play through the Covenant side of things. Besides, like Halo 2 when you're playing as the Arbiter. But that's because it was kind of crucial to the story. So you do get some of it, but nowadays I feel like it's just not really a risk they would take as much. But it's so cool to see these what-if situations, or to see the other side of the story. Some other mods you might see are the Halo Cursed Editions. These are balls to the walls insanity. You got Rainbow Road and everybody racing down it. You have guns that let you roleplay as R. Kelly, if you catch my drift. And then you also have just mods that change Firefight, add Firefight to Halo games that never had it, bring in brand new maps to Firefight. So you can play Halo Reach maps in Halo 3 ODST. It's a mishmash, but it works. Many of these mods just work, and playing them with friends sounds incredible. I wish I had more friends that played these mods so I could play through some of this content. I know there was recently a mod that was called Halo Trench Coat, and that's basically where one person controls, I believe, the legs and the other shoots. So it's two people controlling one Spartan at the same time. Just hence the trench coat, supposed to be like one guy on top of the other's shoulders. It looks hilarious. Another reason to hop into Halo mods in 2025 would be that mods unite fans. You're going to meet some great people, some great friends, and a lot of times there's communities that have multiplayer map nights for some of these maps, where you'll see a lot of multiplayer maps. And like I said, you can't play these, there's no browser you could go to, right, where it's just like, okay, I want to play this Halo map pack I installed, and I'm going to see if anybody's hosting a server. You can't do that. You'll have to go through Discord, get invites and whatnot, but there's a lot of communities out there that like the same thing you do and want to play some of these maps. I mean, there's people that want to do co-op for some of these things. You'll find so many people doing that. So it is one of those things where these mods actually unite fans. And to wrap this all up, I think mods bring creativity and kind of community passion to a franchise that really needs it. The future of Halo, I don't want to say looks bleak, but it doesn't look amazing. It could be amazing, but the developers really need to get it there. And then also with modding, I don't know if that's going to be in the future of Halo. I think if it is a single player CE redesign or re-envisioning of Halo Combat Evolved as the next Halo and it's campaign only, I feel like they need to bring mod tools to extend that even farther, because it'll bring in so many new fans. You can make so many new stories. And modding to me is just really important. It's one of those things where you could just make the game how you want it and just make brand new stories with what's already there. It allows a franchise to thrive, honestly. If you look at Arma and DayZ, many people were buying Arma just to play DayZ, right? So it caused the sales to go up. Modding is not a bad thing in my opinion. Modding causes sales to go up because people want to play this custom content as well as the already available content. But a lot of people maybe on console that also have a gaming PC or just any PC, maybe they'll want to play some of these mods. There's so many people out there that don't even know this exists, that the modding community exists, right? I see tons of videos where people recommend, oh, top Steam games to buy on sale, you know, oh, you get the whole Halo trilogy, but they don't even highlight the fact that there is hundreds of hours of custom stories with custom, you know, custom weapons, custom campaigns, custom cutscenes made by the fans, for the fans, all for free when you're buying that game as well. And it's just, that's the goal of this video. It's not necessarily for the people that, you know, already mod the game, play these things. It's for the people that haven't tried it. And I highly advise you, you know, if you're on the fence about buying MCC, if you see it on sale, if you got a laptop, dude, that could maybe run it. It's a modern day laptop, maybe even from 2020 with the integrated graphics on your CPU. It likely could run this game, and maybe it won't be in 4K. I mean, honestly, if you're on a budget laptop, your monitor is not going to be 4K, let's get real. But you could play these things. Hell, you could hook up that laptop to a TV and then just connect a controller via Bluetooth, and bam, you could play all these mods on your big screen with just amazing controller support integrated in the game. I just really want to see Halo mods go further. And honestly, I think it can. I think the more people that get eyes on MCC and that there are mods available, that more people will actually end up trying it. Again, I just have to bring up Arma with DayZ. The sales for Arma 2 skyrocketed when people really started to get into DayZ, and then you started seeing even more new content come out all for free. And I believe that could continue to happen with Halo MCC. I think some of these mods are fantastic. I think we have not seen the end of the modding on here, and I think new stories, new custom campaigns are probably in the works that many people just don't know about. It's going to be interesting to see where we go from here and where Halo goes from here. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video on basically why you should play Halo mods in 2025. Some people may enjoy it, some people may not. I mean, like I said, you get a cheap laptop, you could probably play this game. Anyways, guys, this is OniXT. If you enjoyed the video, definitely drop a like. If you'd like to see more content like this, or you like my content, you want to get notified, definitely hit that subscribe button. If you hit the bell, you'll get notified about my newest uploads. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching the video. Have a good one.